We're here today with Randy Frisch. We're talking content today, so stick around on this edition of PiAchievers. All right, so on this edition of PiAchievers, you're the first one that's going through this. We got all these personalized questions for Randy. He's gonna pick one, and then he's gotta answer it. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, go, pick one, and then give me the question.
Oh, it's like
one.
that. All right.
All right, where do you see Uberflip in 3 years from now?
Absolutely. In 3 years from now, I think the big thing is that the term content experience is still only known to a very small group. So 3 years from now, that's going to change. We're going to start to understand how content experience can impact inbound, demand gen, ABM, sales enablement, all the ways we go to market.
All right, let's go. Next question.
Let's do it.
Why should brands repurpose content?
So repurposing content, here's the way I look at it. It's kind of like dating, right? When you go on a date and when you get good at dating, I had my routine down. Like I didn't have to always start with a new story on my first date with a new girl, right? Like you got your best stories and you got them down because the first date was all about making that first impression. That's the same way we have to think about everyone we engage with, right? The first time we meet any new prospect, they don't know all of our old stories. Start with the good stuff, work them through, get them to the point that they're comfortable with you. Think about it as getting them to that second date.
Don't you think you're a little old to be using cheesy pickup lines?
Objection. Leading the witness.
I love you.
This is Randy's dating advice for any of you that are interested.
Absolutely.
All right, next question.
All right.
What do we got? What inspired you to start Uberflip?
I've always had a passion for marketing. You've had a passion for simplifying for the web. And I thought back to things like PowerPoint, right? Like I was the guy in university. Everyone wanted me in their group, not because I was that smart, but because I could put together a kick-ass PowerPoint presentation. Like PowerPoint just made it simple.
Yeah.
And we started to realize that's what people needed for content on the web. You know, PowerPoint doesn't work for the web. We wanted to create kind of that transition from a traditional CMS, the way people needed to transition from Flash to something they could use on the fly.
All right, that's what got you to start it.
Absolutely.
All right, next question.
All right.
Most influential person growing up?
I'm gonna go with a combo of my dad and my grandpa. So they were both entrepreneurial. Started a business. It grew to be very successful,
right.
and I think it was that idea of you can create something from nothing. It just takes hard work. It takes focus, and I think that's how a lot of our team here at Uberflip rallies. To us, being entrepreneurial is not about starting a business per se. It's about owning what's in front of you.
Love that. Owning what's in front of you. All right, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna
find the zinger.
I'm gonna find the zinger.
Oh, I don't know.
Where would that?
This one. I'm gonna go with this one.
This is the whammy question.
All right.
We got the music going around.
Nice.
All right. Whammy is do the Drake dance.
Do the Drake dance, man. How about I just give them one of these? All the heart, all the love. Is that fair? Yeah. There you go. All right. There we go, guys.
All right. We got time for one more.
One more.
I don't even know what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna go with that one.
All right. What are you most proud of, Randy? At Uberflip?
That's a great question. I'm gonna have to go with one of our core values. We're really strong on culture here, and one of our core values is to give back. Beyond everything that we can do for our customers, it's what can we do for our communities. So there's a number of ways that we do that. There's a lot of things that happen where people will go and give time, but we also give 1% of our revenue growth every year to charitable causes. There's a charity called Sick Kids in Toronto where we've donated over $100,000 to date, and a lot of other ones that our team gets to nominate that are important to them.
Well, that's gonna do it for today.
Awesome.
Thanks so much for all these questions.
Absolutely.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time on PiAchievers. See you next time. Are we good for height, the two of us, by the way?
Where do you want it?
We're very scientific on these questions for Randy. Whammy number 2, call a loved one and thank that person for being awesome.
I'm calling my wife.
Let's see.
It's like a no-brainer. She's not answering.
She's not answering.
It's like
you can leave a message. What the heck were you thinking of going on top of that CN tower?
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave.
It's basically a dance routine.